What's up, guys? Collector B here. Happy Memorial Day weekend and Memorial Day. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, fantastic weekend. Meant to do a video yesterday, but we had floods and tornadoes and everything by us. So if you guys had some nasty weather, I hope you guys are all okay. Hopefully no damages to the house, collection, cars, people. This weather's getting kind of crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I needed a kayak yesterday, pretty much. So, but we are back, and we found some really cool stuff this week. I'm really excited. I'm curious if somebody's going to be able to sit in this vehicle. But first of all, if you guys are new, please like, comment, and
subscribe.
For all of you who keep coming back, you are amazing. Before we get into it, I do have a shout out. I'm going to shout out to my boy Mark, MMPR Fan 94. I will put the link to his channel in the description below. Really awesome dude. I've given him a couple shout outs before. He does Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Just really awesome dude. His wife is now doing videos with him, which is fantastic. I love seeing couples, family members, whatever, just, you know, doing stuff that you guys love together. It's fantastic. It's hilarious. The wives can always be very funny behind the camera, aren't they? So shout out to you, Mark and Ashley. You guys are fantastic. We love watching you guys. So check him out. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, we are going to get into it. So we've got some Ultimate Legends, Demon Slayer, brand new, pretty cool. And we have this big Batman animated series, Jokermobile, which, what did I tell you? I probably won't get that. Guess what? We got it. The first thing I do want to show, we are going to open these, but I did want to show these because they are pretty cool, and we found them this morning and got a pretty good deal on them. So these guys, these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original sketch reprint, 40 years of TMNT, really, really cool. So these are at Target. I believe they are Target exclusives. From what I have been hearing is they've been pretty hard to find, and that one store, the store only gets like one set of them. I wasn't going to grab these. We ended up going into Target, and they had these three, so we are missing Raph. That's why I hate the Ninja Turtles, because you have to get four. But they're really cool, and the cool thing about these is they're $15. I thought they were going to be more than that. Apparently, they're going for kind of crazy money on eBay already. I don't get it. They're really cool looking because they are like sketches, but you know, I wouldn't pay more than $20 for them. Right now, if you do go to Target, what did we get them for though? We got them for $10 each, right?
$10.49.
So I don't know why, but apparently for Memorial Day weekend or Memorial Day, they decided to do a discount. We ended up getting some Pokemon cards on discount as well, so check your Targets. They're there. And if somebody finds Raph, let me know, because I do need Raph. So these are pretty cool. Again, you know, they're not, I'm going to leave these in box. They're not anything I'd like really like to display. But they're really cool, like kind of the first sketch stuff. You can see their tails in there, which is really funny because it looks like a tail, right?
Wiener.
Yeah, so, oh my God. So check your Targets. Really cool. Again, they only had these three though, so we are missing Raph, but they do come with stands and the ooze canisters, so pretty cool there. So just wanted to show those. Let me know if you guys find Raph. I would really like to find it. So let's turn this guy here. We're gonna do these Demon Slayer figures first. All right, so if you watched me before, we have wave 1 of these. These are, again, I do like these figures because they're what, were they 20? I think they were 15 when they first came out, and like, weren't these 20 though? Maybe $16.99.
I think they're $14.99.
I mean, they're under $20, which is really cool. Now, obviously the figure is nothing crazy, but I'll tell you this, these boxes are so really cool. And I'm actually really excited to open these and kind of see the full art on the inside. So wave 2 was Nezuko, Tengen, and Rengoku. Wave 1 was Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu. And honestly, these figures I like a lot more than some of the Mcfarlane figures they come out with. So these are actually pretty decent for the price. So you can find these at Walmart and Target. We've only seen them at one Target by us, and they are new. They are also, if you don't want to go searching, they are, last time I looked, in stock on Amazon. So you could just order them there. But we got lucky. I honestly didn't think they were out yet, and then boom. So this is my favorite part of these, though. Bam. Look how cool
Really
that is.
cool.
Now, I really wish you could like keep the box like this, but unfortunately when we open this up, it's going to get destroyed. But the art on these boxes is so cool. Like, if you could have just had that whole thing like that, really, really cool. And Rengoku is much, much bigger. I'll show that the next time when we do Tengen, but so pretty cool. Again, you know, they don't come with crazy accessories or anything like that, but they're pretty cool. See, now the box is ruined. Bummer. But, like, that's pretty cool. I wish if they would have just given us a way to get that off. I know you could probably, like, X-Acto knife it off nicely, but who has time for that? These are smaller. I think these are, like, what is that, like 3 inches? Maybe 4 inches. And, again, not very many accessories, but they're not bad for the price. Man, everyone does... Nezuko exactly the same. It looks exactly the same. So I see an issue with her, which is going to be kind of an issue. But she looks really good. I think the face looks good. The body looks good. Again, it looks like pretty much every Nezuko figure. I think even Mcfarlane did a pretty good job on her figure as well. But as you can see, they are pretty small. The worst part of this, I think, is you can see on her hair, the paint on the bottom of her hair is absolutely horrendous, but that's okay. It's not terrible, but it's not good. So there is Nezuko Komodo. Now, kind of a bummer. They only gave us this style of her, and you do not get like an extra face sculpt or anything like that. But again, it's like $14, $16, something like that. So big issue here with Nezuko is most of them, they slit her dress so you can move her legs. This is not like that. So you are not going to get much with her legs. I mean, they are bendy in there. You can see the joints in there and you can see everything, but
that sucks too.
Yeah, but because of this dress, which, oh God, as I snap it. So you have a little play. You can open this up a little bit, but you could hear that kind of snap for me. You can't do much. I mean, I can't even really bend her leg in there, so that is kind of a huge bummer there. Her arms are fine, you know, they don't have any like bicep swivel or anything, but again, it's a like $14 figure. No articulation in the hair, but I didn't expect it to be, but you still get some good movement with her head, and then she's not going to have much of an ab crunch either, so kind of a bummer. Actually, this is probably the worst one I have opened, because the other ones are actually pretty good articulation wise. No stand either, which is kind of a bummer as well, but it is still cool. So she's not going to be able to do much, but she stands pretty good and she looks cool. And again, these boxes are awesome. So I do have the first set out and in box. I think the box looks really, really cool. So we'll get to Tengen and Rengoku, and this is what I'm talking about. Tengen's box, you can see it's the same size as Nezuko. Here's Rengoku's. I don't know why it is so much fatter. He doesn't come with much else. He does come with extra hands, though. Rengoku does. I think he's... Oh, no, Tengen does, too. Great. That's fantastic, because I didn't think Tengen was going to be able to hold his swords. We'll see if they actually come out. But yeah, for some reason, he is bigger. But here is Tengen. Super excited for Tengen. I really, really like Tengen. I hope maybe they do a older Tengen in these, but I'm just happy that they're doing these again. I really, really like these boxes. I think they're really cool. And this is Bandai. Bandai does really good with some stuff. Other stuff it does not. So I am curious, though. I don't know if his swords come out. I'm hoping they do. Especially because Mcfarlane hasn't given us a Tengen figure. There's a Buzzmod figure of Tengen that I really want, but that's about $160, so we're still kind of waiting for a really good Tengen figure. Now, his is a little more boring, just because he doesn't have any effects going on, but I still really, really like the box. I think these are so cool.
Oh, you get swords, though. So.
Oh, sick. Okay, see, and that's the thing. It's kind of a surprise. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, so kind of cool there. Oh, cool. Okay, see, this is going to be cool. I'm curious to see his articulation, because like I said, the first wave had really good articulation. Nezuko just kind of gets screwed because she's wearing a dress. There we go. Try not to destroy these, but it's a lost cause. But these are really cool. Okie dokie. Yeah, see? So that's kind of weird they didn't give Nezuko anything. I don't remember.
What's she supposed to come with?
I don't know, some of her effects. I don't think Inosuke, Tanjiro, or Zenitsu came with anything though. They're all three with my Rengoku up there. I'm pretty sure they came with absolutely nothing.
Well, they're weapons.
Well, I mean, like as far as like extra hands or stuff like that, I don't think they came with anything. But boom. So honestly, he looks really cool. Sorry, I'm trying not to like dump everything, but he looks really cool. So, well, he's one-armed now.
Oh no.
I don't think it broke. Pretty sure it just came out of the peg. Oh, they're not even attached. Okay, so we got some cool stuff here. So we do got extra hands to hold the swords. He's got Caleb Williams fingertips.
Fingernails.
Yeah, fingernails. If you guys, that was supposed to be funny. If you guys know, you know. Shout out to Caleb Williams.
Ooh.
Okay, his arm went back in. Thank goodness. So they do give you Nezuko. Sorry guys, this is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be bumping this table, and these are gonna fall because they don't have stands. So really cool. They give you his swords in. It's not even a sheath in their wrapping. And as you can see, it just pokes. They attach to his back there. Oh, these are cool. Dude, these swords are pretty sick. I mean, again, for like $16, these are cool. Look at that. There's an actual chain there.
Oh my
Mcfarlane.
God.
Look, the weapons are straight. Those are some really good swords for the price.
Yeah, they really are.
Right? Wow, his arms are kind of interesting. All right, so we'll show Tengen, and then I will go through his articulation. I really wish they would have given him an extra face sculpt, though. That would have been cool.
It's a $15 toy.
Yes, we're fully aware. So he looks fantastic. I don't see any issues with the paint, really. There's a couple marks here and there. But yeah, usually I don't really like these huge pants, but they actually look good on him. The only thing I'll say is he's actually really big. So he doesn't look huge in scale to like Nezuko, but he's supposed to be like a really big dude. But he looks good. The back looks fine. As you can see, that's where you insert the back of his swords. And bam. I like him. I think he's really cool. So as far as articulation here, and this is what I'm talking about, usually the articulation is really good. There's the splits. His knee is good. They do have a thigh swivel, which is pretty cool. No toe joint. Mcfarlane. So, boom, boom. Pretty good legs. Arms, kind of weird. This is why it popped out. As you can see, there's like a huge gap there, and there's a tiny peg just holding onto his arm. So, they do come with a bicep swivel, though, and wrist joint is good, and obviously he has 2 fist hands. And as far as his ab crunch, I mean, he can sit all the way down. So these would look really cool, especially if you had some of those play sets, like the sushi play set or something like that, because they can sit down. The ramen set that's coming out for Naruto, definitely going to have to get that. His head, not much, but he does have nice up and down. I did notice the back of here. I don't think it's supposed to. Oh, it does. It is a peg. So it's just a peg, but you do kind of have... I might have just broke it. Or it's just super loose now. It's okay. You can kind of move that. It might just fall out, though. So, boom, there it is. Let's throw this on the back, see how this looks. That went on, I was going to say pretty easy, but guess not. Okay, there are the swords on the back. Looks pretty cool. And I don't know why. I know this is not accurate, and I'm sure some people, probably when I do a room tour and stuff, they're probably like, why does he have them like that? And it's because I just like to keep the accessories together. Yeah, I will probably pose him with his swords in his hands and those on his back. You know what I mean? So let's do... Oh, no. His wrist just came off, but that's also a joint. So again, like these fall apart. That was perfect, right? I'm like, these fall apart, but oh my God. But they go back together. Hopefully. Okay, we're good. We're good, folks. That's not right. Hold on. I mean, again, like the wife said, it's like a $14 figure. They're not supposed to be amazing, but I haven't had these break on me before. These arms, though, like, the joints are pretty tiny. So, yeah, you're just going to have to get them in a pose and just leave them there. Let's see this. Guess it really doesn't matter, does it?
It does.
Does it, though?
Yeah.
I really don't want to break these, though. Like,
too bad his mouth's not open.
I know. It's a $14 figure. That's why I said it would have been nice to have, like, a different head sculpt. That would have been fantastic, but...
I meant to just put the sword in his mouth.
Oh, yeah, but then he'd have... Then, yeah, and look, his hand already came off a couple times. That's why they're making it so easy for them to come off. Ooh. Mean, bro. Look at that. Yeah, he is sick. He looks really cool. I'm really happy with this. Again, like, I don't have another Tengen, so this is really, really cool to me. The swords are fantastic, really are. And again, yeah, pieces kind of fell off here and there, but nothing crazy, and they didn't break. But he looks really cool. And the fact, I mean, you can get him in some cool poses. I do really, really like him. I think this is awesome. So we are going to put this back on, though. I don't really like this, though. I feel like the pegs on this...
They're too small.
They're too small, yeah. They're like... Don't want to go in very well, but... Look at that. Bang!
Yeah, he needs to be like 3 times.
Yeah,
oh
yeah. But how cool, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
awesome. So... Really happy with that. I like it a lot. Tengen is by far my favorite one so far. Before, I thought the Inosuke one was really good too. He came with 2 swords, which was really awesome. So let's see. Rengoku! R.I.P. Yeah. So again, boom. Here we go. Same price. Why his packaging is bigger, I do not know. But how cool. I mean, if you had all these too.
Maybe because it's his cloak.
We've talked about this, and like, it's like a bookshelf. Like, kind of cool. Cloak. It almost looks like manga. You know?
Yeah.
That's where I was getting, bro.
Sorry.
So, boom. All right, so let's see Rengoku. What did you say? Why is it bigger? Because of his cloak? Yeah, I guess Kangen doesn't have it on.
Kangen?
Kangen. Kangen's gone. Do you get that?
Yes.
What?
Kangen's gone.
Good job.
Stupid.
I'm proud of you. Ooh, let's see this.
Ooh.
Oh. Rengoku! Yeah.
That's sick.
How cool, right? I mean, they're just, it's so, and with that on the front too, how shiny it is. Yeah, really, really cool. So, wow, I'm going to have to get another one. Did you see his sword?
Is it broke?
It looks like Mcfarlane.
What the?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ouch. See, so that's kind of a bummer because, like, I can't see
it.
So, there you go. But he comes with just his sword to put in his sheath. And then he comes with his sword. His sword's crazy bent, so we'll just have to put his sheath on. That's a bummer. Again, though, but, like, I feel like with these, they are cheap enough to where, yes, I have Figma. I could throw the Figma sword in there, but...
I was just curious if you had extra.
Probably. Boom, see, and then you get the whole fire effect there. Really cool. Really, really, really like these boxes. Oh, no. Oh.
Bungled it.
Completely bungled it, didn't we? Well, let's just take him out then. He looks pretty good, though. Okay, so he does come with extra hands to hold his sword. No nail polish on there for him because he's a thug. Oh my god, this sword is terrible. I'm curious why they made his sword so rubbery compared to, like, Tengen's. I mean, because this is crazy rubbery. Now, this literally looks like a Mcfarlane accessory coming out of the picture.
It is straight
it's very
rubber.
Yeah. And again, I don't remember Zenitsu's or Tanjiro's being like that. I know Inosuke's isn't. So, yeah, not a huge fan of that.
Ew.
But that's okay. And then they do, like I said, they do just give you, I guess you could call it his broken sword or just the handle, basically, that goes into the sheath. Oh, Lord, his arms are crazy loose. Now, that's disappointing, too. That's cool, though. At least that moves. again, for the price of these, I'm not going to complain too much, but
Sounds like you're
there
complaining.
is some issues here. So the one thing I hate when they do Rengoku, for some reason, Mcfarlane and any other people besides like Figma cannot get his face right. He looks chunky there. He looks like he has a fat face, and it just doesn't really look like him. His arms kind of look stubby to me. My biggest complaint is on the inside of his cape.
Oh, yeah.
You can just see the marks everywhere. That's kind of a bummer because like his cape is like super white, so you kind of want it to be white. The back looks good though. There is one mark on his shoulder. I think they do a really good job with the hair, actually, surprisingly. Again, his face just to me is a little, it almost looks like he doesn't have a neck to me. And I kind of said that when we bought this, but now out of box, I kind of really feel like that. As far as articulation, though, he's got the same legs as Tengen. He is not restricted. What is nice is these are kind of movable, which is cool. So that's what they should have done with Nezuko's hair, I feel like.
Don't break it.
I think it might. I think I might have got a... Oof. Wow, I'm pretty sure I got a bad right leg. I can't... Oh, it's going to snap. Yeah, you can see it. It does not want to bend there for some reason. So I did get a bad right leg. First time, actually. So this does come off. As you can see, it does kind of split like that. Again, there's just a couple marks on the back. The inside's pretty bad. Yeah, this thing is torched in there. So I got a bad leg, kind of a bummer. The left leg's okay. Pretty much same legs as Tengen. Like I said, his arms are going to be the same. As you can see, they just kind of pop off because that peg is so tiny. They don't break though, which is nice. His head up, down. He's got pretty good movement. Again, he kind of has an ab crunch. Nothing crazy. This is just kind of hanging in there. I'm pretty sure you could take that out if you wanted to, but we're not going to try that. Dang, that really blows about his leg, though. And his sword. I'm not even going to switch out the hands. There he is with his sword, the bent sword. So, kind of a bummer. Yeah, we're going to have to get a new one. That's okay. But there is the sword in the sheath. Makes it easy to show on camera. But again, some of you may be like watching this and be like, man, these look cheap and crap. I mean, they are very cheap, and I would totally understand if you guys think they're crap, but I like them. I think they're, for the price, they don't look half bad. And actually, I do need to switch out his hand because
I would just buy it for the box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it. They're not going to be an SH. They're not going to be a Figma. They're not even going to be a Mcfarlane, because I will say that Mcfarlanes don't fall apart like this as much. But, you know, for the price, they look cool. And they're not terrible. At least I don't think they're terrible. Bam. Let's give his cape is kind of hard to put back on.
It's like Tengen's swords.
Yeah, again, it's just kind of like the peg is very small, and it's definitely going to be kind of irritating if you're trying to move it around, because it's going to want to just fall off. And I think it's more of when you start moving his head a little bit, you got to be pretty careful to not kind of move him. He looks good though. Like it looks pretty good. They look so good together. Honestly, I like them. So, yeah, definitely a bummer with this sword. I don't know why that's rubber. That's crazy to me. But you know, is what it is. Tengen's definitely the best out of these three. I really like it. I'm really excited for these. So again, Target and Walmart. I've only seen them at Target so far. So pretty cool. You guys will have to let me know what you guys think of those. So I do think for the price, they're better than Mcfarlane. But I also have not opened my Rengoku Mcfarlane yet, but his face looks like a duck. So, all right, so now we'll get into why you're all probably here, because who cares about those, right? So remember, we got Joker last week. Cool. Jokermobile this week. Walked into Target. Bam. Box way bigger than I thought. I did not realize this was going to be that big. They had 2 of them at my Target. They're like $60. So we are going to see if he can fit in it. And I'm going to be very disappointed if he doesn't, because they don't give you a Joker with this. This is gold label. Why? I don't know, but it's same with the Batmobile. Why they did gold label. They do have the tumbler coming out with Morgan Freeman or Lucius Fox. I'm probably not going to get it.
Yeah, he says that.
Well, it's a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, so I'd have to order it, and I didn't. I just wasn't a huge fan of the tumbler as a Batmobile because it doesn't look like a Batmobile. But Batman Forever Batmobile, if he comes out with that, it's going down. It's going down. So let's open this. It is supposed to light up. I'm hoping it comes with batteries. Last time we bought something that needed batteries for McFarlane, it came with them. If not, I will have to pause the video to go get some batteries so we can see exactly why this is worth the money. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, this box is ginormous, man. Wow. No, this thing's big.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not like a bag of potato chips.
No, it's...
Oh, wow.
It's really big. What I'm going to do with this, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Oh, my goodness. How do I get this out of here? I need to switch scissors. I hate these. Hey, you're supposed to say, like, shout out again to Mark's wife. Cut away from you. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not anything in here. Just padding. Okay. This box is not nearly as cool as those Demon Slayer ones. Well, that was stupid, McFarlane. Sometimes with this guy, man. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen, McFarlane now has the rights to Bleach. He's going to be doing some Bleach. Blood War? What is it?
1,000-year blood
Jesus,
war.
1,000-year blood war. That's pathetic. Which, man, killing me. And he also got some Marvel rights. So I think he's going to be doing some Marvel Spider-Man statues. My goodness, McFarlane's going to own everything. If he all of a sudden says, hey, I'm going to do Power Rangers, I'm going to lose my cool. So the thing I said, stupid, look at my card. What a dick, right? Like, you, on every figure, you put it in the box, and then this, you're like, it's cool. We'll run it over. Not like I care. I don't really do anything with the cards anyways. But that's kind of messed up, bro. This kind of reminds me of like a Barbie. Like her convertible. Yeah. So if you were looking to complete your cards here.
Well, here you go.
There you go. Kind of a bummer. This thing's pretty epic, though. I'm not gonna lie. This thing is pretty freaking cool. It is very heavy for, like...
Sounds cheap.
It doesn't feel that cheap, though. Like, you know how the Batmobile felt? This has so much more weight to it. It's kind of crazy. So, here is the Jokermobile. As you can see, we've got a nice Joker smile here. Really cool. The paint looks good. I mean, I for sure thought there was going to be a lot of paint marks everywhere. I think it looks really good in that flat paint, you know, definitely animated series style.
Matte.
Here, yeah, same thing. There's the side view. As you can see, there's even details here. That kind of shifts. I bet I could snap it in a second. The steering wheel does turn, but really, oh,
It
it does move the front wheels. I'll give him that. I really did not think it was going to. It does feel kind of cheap, though. And you've got 2 seats in here, so I guess you could try to fit Harley Quinn back there. I don't know how. Here's the back. Kind of a bummer. Now, I'm pretty sure this was only in the animated series for, like, very quickly. Like, it's not like he drove this around all the time. It would have been cool to have, like, a license plate on the back, you know? Like, but
Joker.
yeah, exactly. But, yeah. And then here is the other side view. I mean, this thing's massive. It is very big. Pretty cool. So it does roll very nice. Could just mow over Demon Slayers. On the bottom here, as you can see, the wheels, these wheels are huge. They do have some room to move there. These ones just move this way. So you only have smart wheels on the front, don't we? Only smart wheels on the front. Obviously, that is where the batteries go. And since it's in the on position, I'm guessing there's not batteries in there. Unless there's a button, which I don't see a button anywhere. So I'm pretty sure if you just... It's my biggest complaint when they give you something that lights up is that you have to like pick it up to turn it on and there's not just a button. So we're going to get some batteries. So we will pause the video. I can't believe he didn't give us batteries or they're just dead. That's ridiculous, Mcfarlane. We're going to get some batteries. We'll light it up and then we'll see if the Joker fits. All right, so we're back. It does not come with batteries.
Boo!
For $60, you could at least give me 3 AA's. It's not even expensive batteries, but so we put them in here and whoa!
So cool.
So you do get this lit up, which it doesn't light up as much as I thought it would. We'll definitely insert something with the lights off, probably like right here in the dark.
Ooh. Turn it.
Pretty dope, I guess. Pretty cool. Bang. Pretty cool there.
Oh my gosh.
So it does look pretty decent in the dark. The inside's pretty cool. I'm glad that that lights up a little bit. So that's pretty nice. The front, I just wish would have done something a little different. Again, like I said, just kind of a bummer that that's the only way to turn it on and turn it off. But whatever. It does look cool. Now, moment of truth here.
Does the Joker
Does he fit? Because technically this is the Joker that should be in there. Now, I think this is going to be an issue here. And also, he didn't give me any hands to hold on to the steering wheel. So, kind of a bummer. Bro. This dude ain't going to fit. I'm going to tell you right now. There is absolutely no way. Got him in. I'm gonna end up breaking the steering wheel. Man, that is such a bummer. Like, I got him in there, but you can't even see his face. And he's like, his crotch is just all up on the steering wheel. And again, he has nothing to hold on to. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you could probably get him a little in there, a little bit different. But, like, hold on. Let me... It just sucks because there's, like, nowhere very good to, like, really mess around with his legs and stuff. And, like, his legs ain't even on the pedals. Yeah, I mean, that's as good as it's gonna get right there. I mean, you can see on the inside, it's tight. And that coat does not help at all. I mean, pushing him down doesn't do much. As you can see, his other leg is like not even where the pedal is. I couldn't get it in there. It's just very hard to get him in there. I mean, I guess it doesn't look terrible, you know, if you're at like a lower angle.
Yeah, you still can barely see.
I
him,
know,
though.
it's difficult. So that's kind of a big bummer. Maybe he'll come out with a different Joker that you can actually put in there. But again, he just came with fist hands. So did he just come with fist hands? Now that I'm thinking of it, I don't remember if he did just come with fist hands or not. He might have come with hands to hold this. I don't remember, but he didn't come with anything, so I didn't put those hands on.
The only other hands he came with, I thought, were those like finger blasters.
He came with a bunch of hands. That was. I want to get finger blasted too. Let me see. My goodness! All right, that's right. No, he did come with other hands. I did forget that. You're right. The big. I'll show these so people know what's up. I was wrong. I'm misunderstood. Came with all these hands. These are the hands the wife's talking about. So he did come with these hands, which again, I guess this one would be able to hold on to the steering wheel. So I definitely should have probably switched those out. Let's try this one. So if we get one hand on, do this one, and we'll do okay. So I did lie. Sorry, I forgot. Not used to him giving us accessories. Now let's try to get him back in there. I feel like I'm playing with Barbies right now. That's an A, Cotton. Should not be this difficult, though. Like, it really shouldn't be. Oh. Oh. Coat is the big issue here. Oh, we got his hand on the steering wheel. There we go. That's not terrible. So if you get this, just pose him sideways.
Oh, that looks
there
good.
we go, right?
Yeah, it looks
Ha! So, I mean, you still can't really see his face too well on the front. What?
He just ran
Ran over his hands. But sideways does look pretty cool. So that's not bad. And it's still kind of a pain. I mean, I got one leg on one side and the other leg on the other side.
He should have just made this be able to open.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest pain in the butt. I don't know how you were going to get somebody back here. I could probably fit Nezuko back there if she could sit. But, you know, I like it, though. It is pretty cool. It's better than I thought it would be. It's just kind of a pain with this Joker to get him in there. But that does look pretty good, you know? So, pretty good. So, boom. Jokermobile. Rengoku. Tengen. And Nezuko. And, of course, we had these sketch turtles as well, which is pretty cool. So, again, I did find all of this at Target. I believe this is a Target exclusive. I believe those are Target exclusive. These are not. These are on Amazon. These will be at Walmart. These will be at Target. So, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about these turtles? They are kind of cool. They're very old comic book style looking. I do really like them. Do you guys think these are worth the money? I mean, like 16 bucks a piece. I think the Tengen is the bee's knees. Pretty cool. And then again, $60 for this Jokermobile. You know, do you remember the Christmas episode? I think he drove something that was way different than this, which I think I would have preferred. Or he's on the rocket tree. That would have been cool, the rocket Christmas tree. But it is cool. My biggest complaint is just that Joker's kind of hard to get in there, but he does look good like that. Not too bad. But again, $60, was it worth it? I guess we'll see, you know. So yeah, so that's what we got. Follow us on the Instagram, link will be in the description below. Again, happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. Hope you guys had a great week. And again, if weather is still crazy by you, stay safe. Make sure your loved ones are okay, you know. Sound like Jerry Springer here, you know. So but yeah, thanks for stopping by. You guys are fantastic. We love you. Hopefully we'll be back next week. And yeah, as always, collectors never stop collecting.